Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Markel, and I'm back with another video, bro. I'm about to show you how to set up OBS Studio and go live on Twitch. Just like a quick little run through of it, so you can test it out and have like a easy step-by-step guide to go through it, because it's a little confusing at first, but once you kind of get into it, it gets a lot easier. First things first, I want to thank the sponsor for this video, Dreadkage Gaming. If you're interested in anything esports, some cool overlays, cool alerts, I'm gonna leave the link down below in the description to go check out. All right, the first thing you're gonna want to do is get your actual gameplay on the screen. So I'm gonna start completely from scratch, and I'm gonna break all this stuff down for you. The first thing we're going to talk about are scenes. The screen's gonna look a little crazy, but I'll explain why in just one second. So the first thing we're going to look at is scenes. So you're going to go down right here to scenes. What a scene is going to be the different, scenes that you're going to flip through while you're gaming. So like say your gaming screen, just chatting screen, maybe a BRB starting soon, whatever, what I'm saying, stuff like that. Those are called scenes. So yeah, as you can see, we're on the Game of Mine, and it looks like this because this is going to actually be what you need. This is capturing what is on the monitor directly in front of you. Now, if you have two monitors, you can just drag it to the other screen like this, and it will just capture that first monitor. But if you just have one, don't worry, you can just leave it up like this. Just close it down whenever you start your stream, and it won't show up like this. It'll just display your screen. Now, to get your actual game on the screen, what you're gonna wanna do is add what's called a display capture. So you'll come to this little plus sign right here, scroll down, do you see it? And you'll click display capture. Click it, click through, you don't have to change anything, just hit OK, and it'll pop up just like this. This will be capturing your actual first monitor. Now, if you, like I said, if you're using one monitor, you can just close this out and it will capture your game just fine. If you're using two, you can just drag this over to the next screen and you're good to go. But it should look just like this. The next thing you're gonna wanna add is your camera. You don't have to have a camera, but it's nice if you have one. Hit the plus sign right here. We're gonna go to video capture device. You're gonna hit OK. You can name it camera if you want to. Hit OK again, and then you can pick which device you have plugged in. If you have your USB plugged in, your capture card, or whatever it is, you can just add it that way. You'll add it, name it camera, and boom, boom, you're ready to go. You could also pull it whichever way you want to. Just click on it. Use these corners. You can make it bigger, smaller, or anything. And another trick, if you take it and you grab it, hit Control and Alt, you can increase and wipe yourself away. Boom, you can do that. That's another little trick. The next thing you're going to want to do, and I already have mine on here, is get your mic on there so they can hear you. Audio is super important when streaming. So what you're going to want to do is hit this, slide to audio input capture. Now there's going to be an audio output capture too. Output is what you hear, input is what they hear. So you're going to add the audio input capture. I already have mine, but it's the same thing. Click on it, hit OK. You can name it whatever you want to. Then you'll just pick whichever mic that you're using. It could be your headphones. In my case, I'm using the Elgato Wave 3. You'll just click on it and hit OK, and you're good to go. All right, the next thing you're gonna wanna do is go and get your actual game audio. So you're gonna come here, get your audio output capture, hit OK. And I just leave mine as default. If you have something else you want to make it, for whatever reason, you can. You'll just add it that way, and then they can hear you. Now you will hear your game. Now, if you look over here to audio mixer, you can see the levels going up. This is my actual mic. Once you have it named, it'll pull the names up here. You can hide this if you want to, but if you want to check to make sure your stuff's working and picking up audio, it'll show it all right here. Something I always tell people to do when they start first, get into OBS, is slide up here to tools and hit auto configuration wizard. I know a lot of them little auto configuration things are kind of booky, but this one's actually really good and will get you close to some really good settings for you to stream with. And if it's your first time, it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and hit that, just a little canvas to go off, and then you could go in later and raise and lower whatever you want to with your settings. But it'll give you something good to go off of, and it'll let you kind of pick what you want to do with what you have in your computer, what your computer can handle. And it's actually really good. If you want to update OBS Studio, you'll just slide right here to help and check for updates right here. You also have your docs and stuff like that, your sources. You can turn those off and on, turn on stats and other little options and stuff like that. You can also lock them and reset them here too. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is show you how to get your browser sources. And what a browser source is gonna be your alerts or your overlay or something like that. So you're just gonna hit the plus sign right here, click on browser source. You can name it whatever you want to, alerts, anything like that. You're gonna go here, you're gonna delete where it says URL, and you're gonna get the URL for your alerts or your overlay or whatever it is. For an alert, I don't ever change this for an alert because you can just make it bigger or smaller, but you'll just right click and paste, your URL right there. For your overlays and stuff, if you want to get that crisp fit, you're going to go 1920 by 1080 right here, and then you're going to hit OK, and it'll add it to it. And that is how you add your alerts. And even though I didn't add one, it still gives me, like, you know what I'm saying, a little canvas of it. You can drag it, move it, or make it bigger or smaller, however you want to. The same thing with your overlays. If it doesn't quite fit, or you want to make it a little bit bigger or stretch it, you can do that. And don't forget to use the Control-Alt also to make, you know what I'm saying, to do some cutting and stuff like that. Just for a little bit extra, you know what I'm saying, movement with your camera and stuff like that. It helps a little bit. All right, another trick that you can do to kind of help the little performance of OBS is run OBS as an admin. You can do that by right-clicking on the app on your desktop and just click run as admin. Pretty much what it's going to do is going to focus your computer on OBS instead of the game. You may see a little bit of drop of FPS in the game, but nothing crazy that you're really going to notice. But it helps a little bit if you're still kind of having just a little, you know, a little hitch here and there. It helps a little bit. All right, y'all, if this video helped you out at all, drop a like, you know what I'm saying? It really helps out a lot. And if you have any questions or anything you want to know, leave them down in the comments and I'll try to help you figure them out. If you have any ideas on other videos or other questions about OBS or stuff that you want me to help you find out or answer, just let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to get a video on it. Also, let me know if y'all want an advanced video into this to show you more like the settings and the inner works of this, because there's a whole lot in there that you can mess with. And then, you know what I'm saying, if y'all want that, just drop a like on the video and let me know in the comments and I'll get you right. Make sure you sub to the channel so you can get the next video when it drops. And thank y'all so much. I hope y'all have a good time and happy streaming.